The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 3. And we turned, and went up the way to Bashan. And Og the king of Bashan came out against us, he and all his people, for battle at Edrei. And Jehovah said to me, Fear him not, for into thy hand have I given him, and all his people, and his land. And thou shalt do unto him as thou didst unto Sihon the king of the Amorites, who dwelt at Heshbon. And Jehovah our God gave into our hand Og the king of Bashan also, and all his people, and we smote him until none was left to him remaining. And we took all his cities at that time. There was not a town which we took not from them, 60 cities, the whole region of the Argob, the kingdom of Og in Bashan. All these cities were fortified with high walls, gates, and bars, besides unwalled towns very many. And we utterly destroyed them, as we had done to Sihon the king of Heshbon, utterly destroying every city, men, women, and little ones. But all the cattle and the spoil of the cities we took as booty for ourselves. And we took at that time the land out of the hand of the 2 kings of the Amorites that were on this side the Jordan, from the river Arnon to Mount Hermon. The Sidonians call Hermon Sirion, and the Amorites call it Senir. All the cities of the plateau, and all Gilead, and all Bashan, as far as Salcah, and Edrei, the cities of the kingdom of Og in Bashan. For only Og the king of Bashan remained of the residue of giants. Behold, his bedstead was a bedstead of iron. Is it not in Rabbah of the children of Ammon? Its length was 9 cubits, and its breadth 4 cubits, after the cubit of a man. And this land we took in possession at that time. From Aroer, which is by the river Arnon, and a half of Mount Gilead, and its cities, I gave to the Reubenites and to the Gadites. And the rest of Gilead and all Bashan, the kingdom of Og, I gave to half the tribe of Manasseh. The whole region of Argob, even all Bashan, is called a land of giants. Jair the son of Manasseh took the whole region of Argob, as far as the border of the Geshurites and Maacathites, and called Bashan after his own name, Havoth Jair, to this day. And I gave Gilead to Machir, and to the Reubenites and to the Gadites I gave from Gilead even to the river Arnon, the middle of the ravine and its border, as far as the river Jabbok, the border of the children of Ammon. The plain also, and the Jordan, and its border from Chinnereth, as far as the salt sea of the plain, the salt sea, under the slopes of Pisgah eastward. And I commanded you at that time, saying, Jehovah your God hath given you this land to take possession of it. Ye shall pass over armed before your brethren, the children of Israel, all who are combatants. Only your wives and your little ones and your cattle, I know that ye have much cattle, shall abide in your cities which I have given you, until Jehovah give rest to your brethren, as well as to you, and they also take possession of the land that Jehovah your God giveth them beyond the Jordan. Then shall ye return, each man to his possession, which I have given you. And I commanded Joshua at that time, saying, Thine eyes have seen all that Jehovah your God hath done to these 2 kings. So will Jehovah do to all the kingdoms to which thou shalt go. Ye shall not fear them, for Jehovah your God, he will fight for you. And I besought Jehovah at that time, saying, Lord Jehovah, thou hast begun to show thy servant thy greatness, and thy powerful hand. For what God is in the heavens or in the earth that can do like to thy works, and like to thy might? Let me go over, I pray thee, and see the good land that is beyond the Jordan, that goodly mountain and Lebanon. But Jehovah was wroth with me on your account, and did not hear me. And Jehovah said to me, Let it suffice thee, speak no more unto me of this matter. Go up to the top of Pisgah, and lift up thine eyes westward, and northward, and southward, and eastward, and behold it with thine eyes, for thou shalt not go over this Jordan. But charge Joshua, and encourage him, and strengthen him, for he shall go over before this people, and he shall put them in possession of the land which thou shalt see. And we abode in the valley opposite to Beth Peor.